Have you ever heard the term that product managers are mini CEOs of the product? What does this term exactly mean? Are you someone who's interested in product? Are you someone who wants to understand what exactly product management is? Well, then this video is for you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for the video ahead. Hello, everyone. My name is Afreen Rahman. So, you might be wondering what is product management, right? It is something that you often hear as product managers are mini CEO of a product or a particular feature, right? But what does that actually mean? Well, the role of a product manager is to define what success looks like, what the grand vision of your product or feature is, and then they define the product roadmap to help your team get there. Now, and your team basically can comprise of people who are working on engineering, people who are working on design, people who are working on the business side, right? But the interesting thing about product management is you don't directly manage any of them, right? They have their own independent managers, but you still, as a product manager, have to influence them. And the way you influence people on your team is by providing and bringing that user empathy to the table, right? You're going to be the customer advocate that goes out there and talks to users, talks to their customers, talk to your customers, you look at competitors, and then you figure out the biggest pain points and challenges that your users are facing, right? And you bring back that voice to the table and you use that to influence your team to build towards this end state ideal goal or a product, right? Now, the process for product management starts with ideation, right? Basically, which involves just coming up, and talking to these users, coming up with ideas to solve their problems, and then figuring out what competitors are building. And then you go to the design stage. You start figuring out, if you were to build this, what would the backend look like, what would my user experience look like. You would run some user testing with that, and then you would actually go on implementing and then testing it, right? Your engineering team will build it, you will start testing and bashing any bugs that come up, and then the fun part is that you release it and you make sure that your customers are using your product, right? The adoption numbers are constantly growing. So you define success metrics to make sure you're on a healthy track, and you take any user feedback when they're using your product for new ideas or for other issues they are seeing, right? You bring them back into this process, and then you keep iterating to make your product better and better. Well, this is the most basic definition I could give you about product management, and in fact, exactly why product managers are called mini CEOs. Well, if you love the definition, if you love the video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and let us know in the comments what you thought of the video. Well, this is Afreen Rahman signing off. Goodbye.